Cool. We're ready.
All right. Well, welcome back to Less Cash More Match. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
Today we have one. Now, he has never had this. I have had this quite a few years ago, and I don't even remember what it tastes like at this point. But cabin fever. So the fun thing with cabin fever is it's actually made from 100% grade B, which is supposed to be a not overly sweet maple syrup from Vermont. It's aged for 3 years. It's actually a Canadian whiskey and a mixture of the maple syrup. And Rob is the master distiller in this, actually. And he actually started in New Hampshire, and he welded 2 lobster pots together to actually make his still. That's what he actually made the still out of. And he actually called it Buck, was his first still. And I don't know if he still has it today, but he did it. It got such an overwhelming response that everybody loved it so much. Then he started actually producing it and making it and brought it to market in 2006. The fun fact about it all is I met Rob one time at our local liquor store. Sometimes you go in and they're passing out samples and doing things, and he was actually passing it out. And he's like, if you buy a bottle, we'll sign it for you because I'm the guy who actually made this stuff. And at the time, I, of course, drank the bottle and got rid of it and don't think about it. And I'm like, what a dope. I should have kept it. But so that's...
Looks like a cork.
It looks like a cork.
Might even pop.
Wow, it was in there. And it actually popped. Well, there you go. So we're going to try it today. And...
you said maple flavor, right?
It is. And I don't remember... all I know is Tammy, when she drinks whiskey, is instantly like, this is terrible. I can't stand it. Her mouth waters up instantly and stuff. And she actually did this and was like, ooh, that's actually pretty good. So I don't remember it being harsh by any means. I remember it being relatively easy.
I would have thought you would have got a way heavier maple like that mango one, but not really.
No, what I remember of it, and I'll see if it's true. I'll give you what I remember. I remember getting the whiskey in the beginning, just a little, and then it was like a tail of the maple at the end.
You don't really smell maple.
No.
I would have thought, even the peanut butter one we did, you could definitely smell
this
it.
is 80 proof too.
Is it?
I think so.
Usually the flavors are only 70, yeah.
I think it's actually 80 proof.
Yep, 40%.
Yep. So, I don't know. We'll have to
It's
see.
actually heavier for...
Yeah, because a lot of times they're like 70.
Yeah, 60, 70.
You definitely do. I'm definitely getting whiskey on the nose, though. I'm not getting maple at all.
That's what I said. I'm not getting it.
No. Again, I haven't had this in many years. I got it for a Christmas gift.
I would have been dumbfounded if
you didn't read it and knew that it was maple.
I wouldn't have
guessed. Let's see if I
all.
get it on the taste.
It's that you definitely get the sweet.
You get it's like
you get it now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like now, as it went down, I took a quick sip. I didn't flush it around.
Well, I switched it, and it's like, you get it on the sides of your tongue. Mm-hmm. But for 80 proof, it
actually drinks like a legit.
Sweet.
This is one of the few flavors we've done so far that it drinks like a whiskey.
Yeah, it does.
With the flavor in the background.
Yeah.
So it's actually
and not
good.
overpowering flavor.
No.
It is pretty good.
It's actually got that. That's why I said if we try it today, I think Brenda's gonna like this one. Because it has the sweetness. Definitely does. It's funny when you smell it though. You would think. I mean, maple syrup really has a distinct smell, and it really doesn't. I'm trying to think what that mixture. It has a mixture of the whiskey and some. It has a smell that it's familiar, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's maple. And I know
if you let it sit, you can taste the maple. But to smell it, you can't. I can't smell it.
I will say, it coats nice. It like
almost like a syrup.
Yep, it coats almost like a syrup. It stays on your tongue when you put it in there. It actually has a nice like that oily mouthfeel. It actually. I liked it the last time. I remember when I had it. I bought it as a grab bag, and my brother-in-law actually grabbed it, and I'm like, "You don't drink whiskey, give it to me." And
There's always a perfect gift.
yep, I was like, "Ooh!" I actually not only did I get it, I got it home. You know, it was a great gift. But it was. I remember saying, "No, I actually like it." It's definitely.
You don't smell any maple, but you definitely get that sweet mapley flavor as soon as you put it in.
It does have a smell though, and I can't picture what I'm smelling.
But to me, it's not maple. If anything, it'd be more like a tree. Then I'm not getting maple.
No, you definitely get it on the back end of the flavor. And it's not when you first try it either. You definitely have the whiskey.
No.
You taste the whiskey first.
It's not a killer.
No. It tastes like a whiskey first.
Probably made. I'm sure they got a million different mixes for this as well.
Recipes with this one too. Like when I was doing the thing about it, that was what happened. He had made it like as a, hey, I'm gonna make it for family and friends and stuff like that. And then everybody was like, dude, you gotta sell this. This is so good.
Good for him.
And now he's starting to branch out more over the thing.
Is he just local, or is he? He must be with a vendor.
I'm assuming. I don't know the guy personally. I literally ran into him like 10 years ago in the store, and I just happened to when I was looking it up, I saw his picture. I'm like, that's the guy. There he is. You know. But that's, you know, and it has a little thing. If you go on their website, it has.
I'm sure he still has them lobster pops.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure
that was like his first. It's probably like an antique. Yeah, I'm sure
he's got it
correct
there up there saying this is how I started. Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah, because now I think he's branching out more. I think it was only in like the New England area, but I think he's branching out more.
Well, because even flavors are starting to catch on.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he was probably right there.
The one thing I'll say about this one though is it is definitely a whiskey with a flavor, as opposed to the other ones reminding me of like a liqueur where it was all flavor and you didn't have any whiskey in it. This actually is a legitimate whiskey with a delicious flavor in the background. So if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it.
I agree. It's another casual.
Yeah, I think it's a real easy drinker.
You could. Whether it's wintertime, summer, doesn't really matter. This would be nice.
This is like a little happy drinker. I agree. I can't even get any con on it. Like you can't even say like the whiskey isn't good. Like everything about it tastes good. And to me, if it was like, because sometimes my only fault with like a Canadian whiskey is it's doesn't have as much flavor or taste like a bourbon does.
This was Canadian?
That's what it said. I believe so. I believe it starts with a Canadian whiskey and they add the maple syrup in it. And I remember him saying, "Oh no," for some reason I thought he was out of Connecticut when he was doing it, but he said no. We ended up they use 100% Vermont maple syrup when they make it, and but it's a different grade because they have different grades of syrup. Some are sweeter than others, and this was a grade B. I remember that it's not an overly sweet maple syrup, so you get some of the sweetness, but it's not like that.
I wonder if that's like what they don't.
Probably what they, and it might be. I don't know.
It's the after, not so good, but works perfect for this.
Right. Yeah. But
that could be a lie, so don't.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is it's actually very good. So if you do see this, I highly recommend giving it a try. I forgot to say.
That was your label, not me.
Mm-hmm. Nope. I have it somewhere.
Hit the like.
Hit the subscribe. I have the price, and I'm looking for it real quick to try to give you the actual price of it, but I totally forgot it.
I can't help you.
I labeled all the other ones. I didn't label this one, so I apologize. I don't remember it being. Yeah,
there was a receipt up there.
There was a receipt, but yeah,
that's something else.
Yeah, I think that's for Ryan. Go watch my son's show, Turkey Sauce is Zero. That's what the receipt's over on the other side of the room. That's what those are for. But I apologize on this one. I want to say it was under $20 when I grabbed it, but I forgot to write it on the bottom of the bottle. So that's the only one that doesn't have a number. But there you go. I definitely recommend it.
Yes,
so,
very good.
There it is. Cabin Fever. Get it while it's hot. Spend less. Drink more. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Did that blue Sharpie?